Hello, hello. How's it going? Hope everyone is having a good day. Mr. Wilson, how are you, man? I'm sharpening my carbides because it's been a while. What's going on? How's grocery shopping? Oh, you're out and about. Nice. Joe, how are you, man? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Gonna I'm gonna turn, well, just like last week. I'm gonna turn some pens today because I'm trying to finish just the rest of the stock. But I have been told by my wife, my daughter, um, that I need to do some more of the airbrushed ones. So that's what I'm going to do. My focus is airbrushed ones. And I've got a whole bunch of them. Oh, watching on your drive home? Oh, appreciate that, man. Just don't text and try not to text and drive. But I have like six, seven blanks all prepped and ready to go. So you're gonna get Indian. I love Indian food. Rich, what's going on, man? How are you? Great day so far, man. Great day. I have been in the shop all day. I spent like the first 2.5 hours cleaning, and now you can't even tell I cleaned. But I'm cool with that. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm gonna be. These are all the stuff I'm gonna turn. The only ones that I paint because I have a lot of maple, so I'm turning maple blanks, and I'm gonna airbrush these things. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. So we'll see. We'll see. Excuse me. We'll see how it goes. Beauty. Do, 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 do. Sorry, I got my phone off to the side here so I can see comments. Fitted for some wed today. Nice. Much better than going to work. Don't blame you at all. All right. I'm going to get this fired up and going because I got a whole bunch of these that I want to try and do. So I'll show you down here. So I've got these maple blanks set up. And I'm going to be using the doing airbrushing to pretty much all of them, and then a likely a CA finish, over top. So, without further ado, we're going to get going. Actually, I'm going to start this with a bowl gouge. I want to try the bowl gouge on these and see if I can actually get them down faster. I want to see how it works. All right. Actually, I got to adjust this a little bit. And then we're going to get it going. Hopefully, you guys can see okay. Yeah, that's what I think. I got an issue with my bearing here. It's getting noisy on this. I'm actually getting a lot of practice in with the bowl gouge, and I love this thing. Absolutely love it. Hopefully, gonna get a video out soon. That'll be awesome, Rich. That's sweet, dude. All right, I got to tighten that up a bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. I don't know. Bowl gouge is pretty cool, but I might switch it to the carbide because the carbide's faster. But we'll see. I do like to finish the bowl gouge leaves, but I'm not too worried about that. So, come on. I think I definitely got a bearing issue. Doesn't like to stay tight. Yeah, if you're in here, don't forget to hit that like button. That really helps the channel out and blast this live all over the place, which would be sweet. Or just double tap that screen. We got like 40 people in here, and there's only like 6 likes. So definitely takes a little bit longer with that. I'm going to switch it to this freshly sharpened carbide. Carbide's definitely easy for shaping. Donnie, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. The airbrushing, that's going to be the really fun part. I have used the skew actually. I did that a few times, and it is actually pretty good. Here, I'll switch over to the skew. Let me just move that in. I'll switch over to the skew because it is fun. Now, this new skew that I got, it's a bit bigger. I know my smaller one worked really, really well. So, nice part of the skews, you can wrap it around real good. Almost got this one in shape. All right. I'm going to put that skew back, actually. I'm going to go back to the carbide just to shape this front piece. Nothing against the skew. I do like the skew. But my goal was to kind of batch some of these out. So I got to work on using the skew a little bit more for this stuff. Almost there. All right. That was the issue. I wasn't going fast enough. I don't know why I didn't have it up that fast. That's better. Okay, cool. A little bit of a sand. All right. Cool. All right, we'll go with that. So now, I'm going to move you guys a little bit. Hopefully it'll work. There we go. Cool. All right, so I'm going to airbrush this one. Now for this one, because it's a Christmas craft show coming up, so I'm going to go Christmas. I'm going to paint this thing with a base coat red, stripe it green. That's what I'm going to go for on this one. So we shall see. And it works out perfect because I've got this little foam sheet that I can put right underneath as I get the airbrush going, because I'm going to have this thing spinning as I airbrush it. Yeah, I know, Christmas, right? I know, but that's what it is. So can't really do much about it, right? Unfortunately. Okay, cool. So pretty much all set up. Just got to regulate the pressure, and then I'll aim the camera down here once I get this going. But it's going to be pretty cool. I've got a little test piece of cardboard here that I'm using to spray this out on. There we go, nice and red, beautiful. That's what we want. Okay, I'll aim you guys down there, and you know what? Hang on, let me change the angle a little. I don't like it. See, this will work for you guys. I have to get this at an angle that I'm not going to cover it in paint. There we go. Let's go for something like that. That way you get a nice view. Ooh, pressure too high. For some reason my pressure valve is sticking, which is really weird. So it actually looks pretty cool. I thought about doing like a candy cane thing. I mean, look at that. I think that's pretty cool. But I'm not going to do that with this one. This one, I'm going to give it a base coat of red because I want it to be nice and bright. It doesn't take much. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit more on this. I'm actually just gonna blow some air on it without paint. All right, let's see. That's actually not bad. Cool. All right. So that is it for the red. Now I just got to use my water here and rinse this out so I can switch it over to the green. But that only takes a second to do. Once it's switched out, shove the green in, and we're good to go. So 1 sec here. It's actually like a fluorescent green almost is what it looks like. But it's got to get all the red out of there first because the red mixes with it and makes it like yellow. So it's looking pretty sweet though. Just got to get all the red out of there. Almost. All right. Are we dry? We are dry. All right. I just got to get the pressure is up. And I have no idea how that's going to turn out because I'm not an artist. I don't know. Let's see. It's not horrible. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I'll put a little bit of green on the ends. Who knows? Ugh. There we go. Do. So I'm putting a bit of the red back in. I think I need to stripe it. All right. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. So the green doesn't come through the same way. That is the only challenge. What's going on, Mike? How are you, man? I'm just making and airbrushing a pen. I want to see how many of these things I can do. Do. Need an airbrush? Airbrush is fun. I have to admit it's fun. I mean it can be a pain. Don't get me wrong, because here I'm gonna switch this camera angle up. It can be a little bit of a pain just because well, you got to clean it out all the time and whatnot. There we go. Yeah, you got to clean it out and whatnot pretty often. So yeah, it is a little bit of a pain, but it's still pretty cool. So I'm gonna put some green striping back on here, and I'm gonna hope that it works. Fingers crossed. Let's see. I think that's kind of cool. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Order placed? What'd you place the order for? An airbrush? Finally? Oh, that'd be amazing. If so, I can't wait to see what you do with it. I will say, airbrush is so much fun to use. The only pain is keeping it cleaned out. But I just went on Amazon. I bought like a 10-pack of these things. And so that way I've always got a bunch of different ones filled with paint. So it actually works pretty good. All right. So We are pretty much done this one. This one just needs a couple more minutes to dry. Since I'm totally bullying you, man. I'm totally forcing your hand. It's actually pretty cool. I got lucky because this airbrush that I got was $20, literally $20, brand new. Oh, chicken Brianna. I can't even pronounce that, but that sounds delicious. All right. I think we're pretty good. So, same thing as I normally do. I am going to do CA finish. But I'm only doing 3 coats because honestly, it doesn't really need any more than that. And I actually, I have non-stick pen bushings as well. I haven't got them out to use them yet. So that's on my list. That's something I need to do. So this is actually the second one I've got with these colors. And then I'm gonna do a bunch of other colors too. Yeah, you have spent a lot. I mean, maybe it's a good idea to take a little bit of a break. Just a little bit of a break first. Okay. So I'm going to put that down because I'm going to sand this up. Looks pretty good. So now I'm going to wet sand it. 1,500 up to 12,000. Hey, Costal, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to go full tilt. We're going to wet sand. So this is the 1,500. This is the mesh sanding pad. So if you haven't tried them yet, definitely got to try them. I'm going to do a little bit more on this one just because I noticed a few imperfections. And that's pretty good. Takes it out actually really, really good. All right. Then I'm going to work my way through all the other grits. Appreciate that, Mike. Yeah, definitely. So if any of you are looking for, if you're a woodworker and you're looking for tools, materials, that sort of stuff, definitely check the description. There's a bunch of different sponsors there. Find by Tool is one that's in there. If you're looking for a helical head for a DeWalt planer or other one, go check that out. William Woodwright, penblanks.ca. There were some of the materials coming from. Some people to deal with. I'll show you in a minute, but Bumble Shoots wood finishes. I'm going to use their shop wax on this, so I'll show you, but it's amazing stuff. So make sure to go check them out. And yeah, there's discount codes in there too. So use the discount codes. Hey, Norfolk. Poor image? What do you mean? If you're talking about video quality, it looks okay to me. I got it playing back on another device, so it looks all right. But I suppose sometimes it can be hit or miss. This is the 12,000, so. And see, Mike, they have not discolored yet because I keep them cleaned. So I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, it's the blur that's been happening? Okay. You know what? I tried to figure out what that blur is. Honestly, I can't figure out what it is. I have a, in my shop, like I've got a mesh Wi-Fi system. So I've got full Wi-Fi and everything out here. All right, so I'm going to use this stuff here. Shoots, Shop Wax. So check them out. Their stuff is really good. Shines these up really, really nice. The definition that it's streamed in, I don't even know what definition it is streamed in because, well, I mean, I don't set that up unless it gets set up automatically. I don't know. Anything's possible. But I will have a look at that afterward for sure. Okay. Clean spot of the rag. Oh, yeah. Look at that shine. That is beautiful. All right. Sweet. That is done. And now we are going to assemble. The assembly part's actually pretty easy. So, and I'm using gold hardware for this one. So just sanding off a little bit of excess CA that was there. Once I get into using the non-stick bushings, then I shouldn't have this issue anymore. I just got to get them set up. All right. Press time. All right, let's grab some hardware. So if you're ever looking for pen kits, these are the ones. I got them off of Alibaba and ordered like 50 of them. And these things are phenomenal. So, whoop, don't fall. So yeah, if you need pen kits or whatnot, make sure to go check out Alibaba. The price is like really, really good for what you get. There we go. Beauty. Almost done. Just gotta put some pieces on. I always put the pen ink in so I can make sure that it, you know, that it actually comes out enough. Hey, if you're in here, don't forget to hit that like button. We have like, what, 145 people in here, which is amazing. Appreciate all of you popping in. But make sure to hit that like button so we can share this thing everywhere. All right. This one, there we go. Look at this one. So that's not bad. It's not horrible. Right? The challenge is the red and green is not really coming out as well as or defined as I thought. So that's fine. So I'm going to switch to doing some other colors. But that's one done in gold. Pretty sweet. Love it. Let me know what you think. Purple and white. I got purple. Hang on. Do I have white? Oh, Mike. Oh, you're lucky, man. Look at that. White. Perfect. Now, I just got to see if I have a container I can put it in because I think I used them all. Nope. I got a glass one. So I've got like 12 of these containers. So And I thought I had a white one somewhere, but I guess not. That's okay. Purple and white. All right. Now, Mike, should I do the purple and white with one of the rainbow metal kits? What do you think? Or should I do it with a rose gold? I'm thinking maybe one of the multicolor ones. Or black. Okay. I'm gonna try one of the color ones. I'm gonna go with color because I want to see how that'll pan out. All right, I just gotta clean my bushings up. Now, I probably don't have to do this, but I like cleaning the bushings up afterwards. So that way they're flat, especially with using the CA finish. I just want to make sure they're nice and clean. So I take one of my old scrapers just to flatten them back out again. This one I don't really care about too much, so. Beauty. Sweet. I got this new bit for I'll show you guys. Mike, I'll show you too so you can see it. I don't remember if I showed you. But just for flushing the pens. And this thing is freaking amazing. Right? Like it's got the carbide square cutters on it and then the 7mm shaft for cleaning out the tube. This thing is awesome. Last one I had was a cheap one. So, hey, Agildo. I'm just, I hope I said that right. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. I am making an airbrushing pens. All right. See how quickly I can get this one down. You're at 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. No, I'll make sure the right size. Don't worry about that. Hey, Barrel. That's cool. 4-foot lathe, but you need a new motor. Depending on where you are, there might be some stores that you can easily get a motor at. Or you can go online like your marketplace or whatever it is that you have. Okay, there's that part. All right, bring it skew a little bit. All right, and then I'll use my little scraper here. I guess my goal with all of this, because I'm doing all of this stuff for craft show, my goal is kind of, well, I get a little ridge there I got to get rid of. My goal is to make all of these just like a little bit different. I don't want them to be the same. Or slightly different anyways. It's weird how it looks like it's got ridges, but it doesn't. Interesting. Hey there, Kevin. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Cool. I think we're good there. So break out the drill, sand it up. Sweet. Okay, Mike. So you requested white and purple. So we're going to do exactly that. I'm going to paint it white. And then after I paint it white, then I'll do some purple streaking over it. How's that? Appreciate that, Kevin. Yeah, if you're in here, hit that like button. We got 91 people and only 17 likes. Could do way better than that. And I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Okay, bear with me for a second here. I'm just setting this up. Grab my test cardboard because I don't want it to be yellow. Okay, now we're white. Perfect. So I'm going to paint this a solid white. I'm just going to do it in a couple of coats because the work's going to take just a little bit to cover, but that's all right. If the video quality is not the best, my apologies. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why it's like that. Hey, Norm, how are you? Thanks for popping in. So I'm just blowing air on it right now, just to try and help it dry. Because I want to get a really, really good base coat of white on. This is maple, Rich. I happen to have a ton of maple. Honestly, like I could put poplar on here. I don't have any, but poplar is like the #1 best painting wood. What I like about the maple is I'm painting it, but you can still see the grain in it even after the color is on. And then I'm putting the finish over top of it, so you still get the look of wood, but it's still colors and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. All right. Dude, I got so much maple up here. Sugar maple, spalted maple, ambrosia, you name it. Although it's still expensive to buy. It's like $7 or $8 a board foot, which I don't understand because we have so much. There's like 3 maple trees right out front of me right now. Like, so yeah, I don't know. It's weird that it costs so much. Okay, I'm going to do just one more. And this is just an acrylic airbrush paint. That's all it is. So it's nothing fancy. It's, well, for the most part, it's just cheap paint. But it works really good. All right. Clean this out. We'll get purple in here. This is actually going to look pretty cool. Come on. There we go. Just got to wait till the water blows through. As soon as the water blows through, then you know the needle's cleaned out. So it's actually pretty easy. Then it's just the paint inside the little tube, which is pretty simple to deal with. All right. I'm pretty sure I put, yeah, there we go. Purple. Perfect. No, she's not going to steal it. You can't get maple there? Oh, that sucks. I do like maple. I definitely do. But it's one of those, like, it's a wood, like it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. We have so much of it as a domestic wood. It's, I don't know, just not treated with the same degree of specialty, I guess. There we go. Oh, wow, that's coming out powerful. Okay, we got to turn that down. Apparently, I got to look at my take my pressure regulator off and have a look at it because it's sticking. Interesting. All right. All right. Moment of truth. Look at that. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty cool. All right. I guess that's it. I'm going to leave it striped because it looks really neat. All right. I got to clean out the airbrush again. See what I mean? Having to switch it so many times. All right. Airbrushing is done. Just got to let it dry a little bit. Yeah, it actually does look awesome, Mike. That was a good choice of colors. I just got to give this probably another minute, let it dry. But like, look at the spiral on that. You can see the spiral moving as it turns. It's really freaking cool. Thanks, Rich. Appreciate that, man. Mike, definitely good ideas. Still don't understand why your wife doesn't let you choose paint colors in the house. Because that matched pretty good. All right. Are we? Yeah, we're about dry enough for CA. Beautiful. All right. Speed down. Wait till this thing is shined up. Gonna look sweet. All right, that's the CA done. Oh, yeah, they come from your wife? That's fair. I do the exact same thing. Beautiful. Okay. All right, now we're going to wet sand it. Oof. Hang on. Let me move this light. It's too bright. That's better. Hopefully you guys can see that a little better now. I'm going to check something on here. Hang on a sec. Just a feeling. I turned my, I had my Bluetooth on where I'm streaming, so I just turned it off. I want to see if that will make a difference. Like it wasn't connected to anything, but just for fun, let's see if it makes that video quality a bit better. Hopefully. It's clear now. Beautiful. Okay, good. I'm glad if that helped. Typically, I don't have too much of an issue, but it's only been recently. Hey, Murdo. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What colors do you think guys should think should be next? I mean, I guess I'm kind of limited in colors. I wonder, do I have? I do not have an orange. Okay. Just thinking something to do with that. Almost there. Red and yellow. So the red and yellow, Mike, I tried that one. It does not look good together. It really doesn't because the two colors blend too much. And like the yellow doesn't come through fast enough before it kind of like before it coats the rest of it. So that one I tried. All right. That should be good. Here, let's have a look at that. There, look at that. Okay, that's really freaking cool. And I actually, you know what I should have done? Added silver into it just to give it a sparkle. But no need, really. Yeah, if you haven't... oh, you're finally home. Nice. If you do pens or whatnot, you haven't tried airbrushing yet, you definitely have to try this. It is so much fun. This one reminds me of like what is it? Alice in Wonderland. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Okay, sweet. That looks good. Happy with that. Just trying to look at what other colors I got here. What about You guys think about a green base with purple streaks on top? What do you think about that? Not watching because you should pull up your phone to buy it. Oh, that's funny. That's awesome. All right, come on. I really need to start using these non-stick bushings. Like I literally have like 8 of them that I got. Okay, so hardware-wise, I had the multicolor metal ones for this pen, which is kind of cool because the purples in it will actually go really well with this. Maybe too dark. What, green with the purple? I think it'd be all right, but you could be right. I'm just got to grab the stuff here, deal with all these stupid little bags. I get it, but they're still annoying to get all the pieces out. But whatever. At least they're protected, I guess. That's the bonus, right? Okie dokie. Oh, actually, this is going to look really freaking cool. Okay. Not something you would do? Can't see the contrast? Okay. Dude, there is an honest reason why I don't choose colors. Oh, that contrast is sick. Look at that contrast. That's cool. All of these things, they're all coming to that show with me. I think the show is November 15th is the show. So I've got my goal is to bring 48 pens with me, and then I've got a bunch of other stuff too. So that's my goal. Blue and purple. Blue and purple. Okay. Blue and purple. That sounds good because I also love blue. So that one sounds like a plan. I'll do that one next. All right. Check out this freaking beautiful one. Mike, great job with the colors. But it looks amazing with the multicolor metal. Hey, Joe. Got a member. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. That's awesome. On a silver kit. Okay. So, Mike, blue base. You said, what was it? You said blue and purple? What color metal do you think? You think it'll work the rose gold? Think it'll work with the rose gold hardware? Cool. Thanks, Norm. Appreciate it. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, Rich. There's been memberships there for a long time, and I really appreciate anybody who joins. I do. I just I don't really promote them, right? Don't really need to. But definitely becoming a member. That's awesome. Because I do have some of my initial videos that I did when I started, I believe, are the member only, or some of the member only videos. Rose or silver? Okay, I'm gonna do rose. I want to I want to try it. Rose gold's not one that I'm a fan of personally, but I know it does work with some things. And Mike, what was the color? What was that color base again that you said? Is it purple? I'm thinking maybe purple with blue on top, but what do you think? I appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that. Just gonna clean these bushings up. Beauty. All right, where's my blanks? There you are. Ooh, first stiff one. Back in 5, no problem. Blue base, purple streaks. Okay. Blue base, purple streaks. All right. I can do that. You might have to remind me, though, because I forget easily. But we'll see. I'll try and remember. Okay. Beauty. Better carry all in one hand. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. I think we are good. So this one's going to be blue and purple with a rose gold hardware. That works for me. And drop this tool rest down. Little bit too high. Oh, yeah. Nope, these are blanks that I cut. So I got a bunch of maple here, and I cut them into sticks like this. So it was 15/16 of an inch thick. So I just cut it 15/16 square. And out of that one piece that's about, I'm going to say 3.5, 4 feet long, roughly, out of that, I got 10, 12, 14 of the smaller blanks, roughly. So it's actually, I got a ton out of it. I say in Canada, we're definitely not shy of maple, whether it be trees, syrup, all that stuff. Ooh, bit too thin. That's okay. I like it. I'm going to make it a little bit thinner up here. All right. Blue base, purple streak. Okay. Cool. So money does grow on trees. Just got to find the right people and just got to shape it right and find people to exchange it with. Yep, 100%. Actually, I got a craft show coming up on November 15th, and so for this craft show, I typically, whenever I do one of these, I do it with my daughter because my daughter knits and crochets, primarily crochets. So she does like stuffed animals, clothes, all kinds of different stuff. She's been doing it since she was like 6. And so her and I do the shows together typically. So that's what we're doing on November 15th. And so this show, it's at an elementary school, and there's about 60 vendors that are going to be there. Beyond the 60 vendors, it's only 4 hours long, but they're estimating 800 to 1,000 people is what parent council for this school is estimating. So, yeah. So we're going to see. All right. Mike, you said blue. I've just got to refill my blue. Now, oh, yeah, I got to do this one. Okay. I've got 2 different blues, but I have no more paint containers left. So I'm going to use this one. My only concern is this one's going to be too dark. So, see, what do you think? That work for you, Mike? Appreciate that, Joe. Appreciate that, man. I think the show is actually going to be pretty good. I'm fairly certain we're going to do well with it. All right. Where's my cardboard? This cardboard is just getting mutilated. All right. All right, so I'm going to do, first I'm going to do the blue base. And then I'll do the purple striping. Give that a minute to dry, and then we'll move to the next. Oh, and then we'll do it again. See how this like fits in right here? Like it's perfect for this. All right. You know what? I'm gonna turn the pressure up a little. Hey, Rich, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. All right, we're almost there. And give it some air, help it dry. And then we'll hit it with one more coat. So I appreciate you guys, Rich, Joe. Appreciate you getting a membership. It's one thing I never really advertise much or whatnot, but I've had it there for a long time. Just I don't know. It's just cool coming on here and hanging out. All right, I think that's going to be, yeah, I think that's going to be covered enough. Okay. So we're going to give that some time to dry. Very good. Now we'll clean it out. Come on. Some of the acrylic paint's a little thicker. There we go. You can see when it gets it cleared out and diluted. All right. So next is blue. I appreciate the support, man. I really do. Honestly, do, man. You're an awesome dude, guy, buddy. We're actually we were gonna look at. We were gonna try to do a lot more, Nate, but I don't think we're not going to be able to do that. But Rich, if you're good for it, man, we need to get back and do some of those. I'm down for it. That's something I want to do. Mr. Canadian Bacon. Hell yeah. Mr. Canadian Bacon. All right. That didn't take long. All right. Mike, this is the moment of truth, man. I don't know how this one's going to work out. All I know is I'm going to try this real fast. I can barely see it. I'm going to turn the pressure up. Try it again. Yeah, you can't see the purple. Not really. I mean, if you look at it, it's pretty much blue. Tried black and red. Black and red. So I have to do typically the lighter color as the base. So I could do a red base with black on top, like the streaking or striping. I could try that. All right. So I'm going to let that dry for a minute, but I'm going to throw something into the mix with this because these are not standing out, not the way I want them, just because of darks. I'm going to see if I can throw a light one over top. So I'm going to clean this out. And then I got another lighter blue. I think I'm going to try and streak over top of it. Hey, bud, check out those on the. Yeah, I figured you'd love the purple one. But no, that goes to the market. Okay, so probably in hindsight should have used this blue. It's a little lighter. So it's what? Oh, sky blue? Okay.
Oh, so that's purple.
What?
That's purple.
It's actually blue with purple on top, and that's part of the problem. You can't tell. You can't see it, really. So, what's that? Hang on. What's that?
I made it like a laptop.
Oh, did you? Oh, hang on. These ones don't work. Cool.
this logo.
Yes.
Rotate it.
Okay.
Back to the logo.
Hang on, buddy. Sorry. I'm trying to.
The back has the classic logo.
Cool.
Just for detail, or not.
What? Okay. Hey, buddy. Where's that thing of water? I got to rinse out one of the paint jars, but I got to try this. Try red over the blue. It might look purple. Yeah, so that's my concern. So that's why I want to do a lighter color.
You're getting a call.
That's why I want to try and do a lighter one. Okay. This. Bear with me for a sec, guys, because I have to, I just got to rinse one of these out that I'm not using right now. So that way I could put another color in it. So this one had a bit of silver in it. Oh, dude, Mike, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. Oh, okay. Hang on, I gotta rinse this thing out. One sec. All right. Rinsed out good enough. Let's try lighter blue. Hope I didn't screw it up. Joe, I appreciate that. Yeah, it does look like you started a trend, eh? Man, we got 3 members this live. That's amazing. You guys rock, man. All right, this one's a bit better. That's lighter. So, let's see. Now, I don't know if can you guys see that now? Mike, holy shit, dude. Thanks, buddy. 5 gifted memberships. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Now, can you see the striping there now when I put the light blue on? That looks amazing. Dude, you guys are blowing my mind with the memberships. Thank you. All right. Almost there. Just waiting for this pen here to dry and then we're going to do our finish on it. There we go. Sorry, Dave, really? Oh, that's all right, man. You guys rock, man. You guys rock. That's awesome. All right, what do you guys think now? I know it's very subtle, but you can see it. You can definitely see it. So we're going to get this. I'm going to get this fit up, and then I'll show it to you. You'll probably be able to see it better once it's finished, because this one's really freaking cool. Like, really cool. I love it. On painted pen, CA finish. Same thing. Regular CA finish, 3 coats. Right over top. The airbrush dries real fast. So, works really well. I've done this quite a few times with painted ones now, and it works well, and it's just in acrylic paint. So it's nothing heavy. It doesn't react with the CA. None of that stuff. No, it doesn't make the paint run. Actually, because it's airbrushed, when I'm putting when the paint is blown on, for the most part, it's almost dry on contact, right? So, all right, let's see. Beautiful. So it's got a nice shine to it now. So now we got to sand her up. Thanks, buddy. Maybe it cures too fast to do so. Yeah, it cures very quickly, very, very quickly. So you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about liquid from the paint or anything. That actually works really well. All right. I'll show you in a second here. This one will be done in a minute. You got the what? For the lathe assembled. Nice, except for the chucks. I need to buy a 1/8 tap. Oh, that's cool, man. You're gonna have so much fun when you get on that. I know I used to have a lathe in the past as well. But I forgot, honestly, I forgot how addicting it is. And because it's easy, just everything is right here. Well, I want to say it's easy. Like it takes practice. For sure it does. But I don't know, it's just relaxing. Yeah, I think this is it's gonna be. I think it will be for sure, Mike. A new workbench with a scissor, like a scissor structure inside. That is really cool because then you can lift it up to or drop it down to whatever height you want, right? That's cool. Almost there. Fortunately, the way I'm putting the CA on here, I don't have to do a lot of wet sanding to it. For the most part, it's already smooth. I'm just doing this more or less to shine it up. All right. Oh, check that out. That's freaking amazing. Love it. Okay, now we need some wax. I'll probably need some more. So, Bumbleshoot Shop Wax. Stuff's awesome. Gotta try it if you haven't yet. All right, now, mistake I made last time, I should give that shop wax a minute before I buff it off. Should not buff it off right away. Dude, four horsepower? Are you serious? I got 3/4 of a horsepower in mine. That's insane, dude. All right, here we go. Look at that shine. Hell yeah. All right, and this one was going with the rose gold. That's actually going to look really cool. So I'm not going to lie, I'm actually pretty excited to see what that looks like. I'm going to have to I almost there's the bushing. So I'm going to have to sand down the ends just a wee bit, but that's okay. That's why I've got sanding pads like this. Sand them in a circular motion, and then they're good to go. Although this one's got a lot of extra CA built up on the back end. So it's going to take me a second. What can you do to buy it? Rich man, I can make you one. That is no big deal at all. Let me get this thing put together and I'll show you. I know I'm in this one in rose gold because that's the kit that I pulled out for it. But I'm not gonna lie, this would look really, really good with gold or gunmetal. Gunmetal would look sick with this. The pen is sold. You guys want a pen? I can make more of these. It's just maple, and I got lots of paint, so I can make more of these for sure. But I do like that one. That one's actually really cool looking. So that lighter blue made just that little bit of extra difference. All right, kit. Let's see how this rose gold looks. I'm still not sold on it because I don't like the rose gold finishes personally. But they have a place, I guess. Let's see. What do you guys think? I think it's actually pretty cool. Actually, it does look pretty good. All right. Okay. Yeah, I take it back. That actually does look pretty cool. So I'm good with that. All right. Almost there. Do. All right. Just testing the fit. Beauty. Hey, Gary, how are you? How are you? Appreciate all of you being in here. This has been fun. A lot of fun. All right. You guys ready to see this? Eventually. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Look at this one. Okay. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty cool. Like, I do like that. And I love the swirls in it. I think the swirls are really unique looking. So I'm pretty happy with that. Mike Wilson, great idea to start out with, man. That was a good one. My choice was a poor choice of colors. Like this one here, it's meh. This was the next one after that. So that's pretty cool looking. All right. I'm going to, let me see here. What other kit do I have out? I think I've got a silver kit. So if I got a silver kit, which color should I paint these? What couple of colors? Like the green of the maple. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah. So you can, if you look close enough, you can still actually see the green, but you've also got the color on top of the green, and then you've got the finish. The finish is smooth, but you can still semi feel the wood too. So I kind of switched over it. I was doing before like 7 coats of CA, which is, I think it's probably it's overkill. It's not needed. So I switched it over to 3. And man, what a difference. Like, and it's just easier and it consumes less. Appreciate it, Mike. Your buddy sells amazing blanks for pens. Oh, that's cool. All right. Let's get the next one on here. Probably do one more of these. And then I've got to have dinner tonight. And then if there's any sports fans in here, I like baseball. And Toronto Blue Jays are in the World Series for the first time since 1993. So I'm going to be sitting down and watch that game, playing against Dodgers. So I'm going to be sitting down to watch that when it comes on at 8:00 because that cannot be missed. Does stabilized burl and resin? I love stabilized burl. It's amazing to work with. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Where did you go? Easiest way to get the paint off, sandpaper. All right. Well, get most of it off anyways. Yeah. Actually, I saw the one you sent. Yeah, I know what you're talking about with the buffing wheel. I actually do have a buffing wheel. I have a cotton one and another one sitting over there. They're just not for the lathe. They're on my bench grinder. But I actually do have them. I don't know. I haven't found that I needed them yet. But I also haven't seen the finish. I haven't seen the finish using them. So, I mean, I can't really say anything, I guess, until I try it, right? But I should definitely give that a shot. All right. We're going to shape this one down. And this will probably be the last pen. We'll shape this one down. And then we got to pick some colors for this one. What am I thinking here? I'm thinking a green base. And what goes good on top of green? What if I did some of this nice lighter blue on top of green? Let me know what you guys think. All right, I got to shape this pen, and then you guys can let me know. Green with a red, more so than blue. So Rich, let me show you. So this is the challenge with it. This is red with the green on top. It actually does not. It's okay, but it does not turn out that bright green. And it just, I don't know. It didn't stand out that much. I don't know why. It just didn't work. It's probably because the paint's really thin, right? So in order to get that bright, bold color, I've got to put a thicker layer on. But I can't always hit the striping the exact same way. All right, almost. What's that? I could swap and do the green base with red stripes. So I tried that actually on a pen, and it was okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try it again because I'm still playing with the airbrush a little bit, and so like if I want that bright bold color, I got to turn the air pressure up, right? So maybe I just got to turn that air pressure up a little bit more. Maybe that's all it is. All right. Let's see. That's not bad. Very good. I will say I do love how quickly, like how quick these can be done. All right. So, green with the red. Now you kind of got me wanting to try that. Trying to remember, maybe I didn't do it exactly that the other day. Maybe I need to give it a better shot before I say that is no good. So let's see. Let's see here. Let's give it a shot. What the hell? Because the worst case, we sand it off and paint it another color. All right, there we go. All right, green with red stripes. Fingers crossed. Okay, so Joe, you might be right. You might be right. But let's see. So I'm gonna do a heavier coat. I'm gonna do a heavier coat of the green on here. And then I'll do the same thing with the red. This is gonna be like the Mr. Grinch pen. Well, I mean it looks like it right now anyway. Okay, it does need more. I think that will be pretty good. Yeah, that's a good base. Cool. All right, my fingers are so crossed for this one because I freaking love that green. It's such a nice green. All right. Take that out. Swap for red. Come on. All right. Fingers crossed. It does look like my pencil. It absolutely does. It's like the exact same color. Okay. My fingers are so crossed that this one works. Like it's gonna come out pretty quick. And that's what I want. So what do you think? How's that look? Kind of looks like a Macintosh Apple. The Grinch pen. Actually, you know what? Huh. Okay, let me know what you think about this because it's a whole Christmas thing, right? I have white. I don't want to put white over top of the whole thing because that'll cloud the color up. What do you think if I put some white like at the top or the bottom or something like that, like a ring of it? What do you guys think? I didn't remember what hardware kit. Oh, this one's going to be silver. Actually, that's not bad. That should be pretty good. Okay, I think top, bottom, center. Okay, top, bottom, center. Cool. All right, got white. So let's get this set up. There's pink. It's pushing the red out right now. That's why it's pink. The red it's one color that gets in there and stays in there. Okay, so I'm going to turn the pressure down on this because I don't want it clouding up the whole thing. Okay. It's just like a little tiny bit. All right, what do you think? There we go. I mean, you're going to be able to see it. Be able to see it a bit better once it's off of here. But that actually looks pretty cool. Oh, gotta turn pressure back up. All right, turn this on low. Let it spin. You ever thought about trying an airbrush? It's actually a lot of fun. Like it really is. I'm enjoying it. Okay, clearly I got to push more air. Well, give it a minute. Let me get this finished up. And then you'll get a better picture. The eye catches the white. Would have left it the way it was just then. Yeah, no, fair enough. Now, but Rich, one of the things to keep in mind is all the weight that you can see right now, a lot of that's on the bushings. I literally did about a 16th of an inch at the ends, and it's very light. So that's why I said you gotta just let's see where this let's see what this one turns out like once we get the finish on. And then we pop those bushings off, because that I think is going to be the telltale on this one. But we shall see. I have been wrong before. All right. Let's do it. Okay. All right, that's looking better. We're going to do the wet sand, and then we'll get these bushings off so we can get a better look. But pretty freaking cool, these pens. I'm optimistic, Rich. I don't know. Like I was iffy about the red and the green because I tried it. But we'll see. I'm trying to stay optimistic about this. Still looks like a Macintosh apple to me. So now we shall see. Whoa, CA on that side. Okay. That's interesting. Hey, and I gotta go to my sander. Some of the brass tube broke off this one. That's weird. There we go. We make it work. Just be a little shorter. All right, I'm gonna actually flush these up with my little oscillating sander over here. Because it's easier. There we go. It's not as bad, but let me get it on the pen. And like with the white, I mean, it still looks pretty cool. But let me get it on the hardware, and we'll see how it looks. All right, this one was silver. Beautiful. Oh my God, these stupid bags. All right. Okay, there's that. Hey, Ben. I think it'll probably be the last pen for today. I know. And we got the Jays game coming up soon. No, the game happens at 8. Yeah, but that's okay. No. But there's pregame and well, that'll come on. So, all right, almost there. What? Supposed to be Christmas pen, yes. What should I have done? Oh, where's the? Hang on. Oh, there it is.
You should get a elf sticker that looks like elf and put on the pen.
Really?
And then put glitter on it.
Yeah, I'm not putting a sticker on it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, almost done. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna move the camera up. This is actually pretty cool. All right. Oh, you're back, hey, Mike. All right, hang on. I'm gonna. I gotta go. This last one here. I just gotta flip the camera around a little bit. All right. Okay. So the last one I did is green undertone with red stripe over top of it. Okay. And I did like a little bit of a white accent to make it a green pen. All right. There it is. So it's not horrible, right? If you look at the white there, it's only just faded in. I faded it in a little bit, and that was it, right? I think the focus is still pretty good, mainly on the green, actually.
I like it.
What do you think, Rich? It still stands out a fair bit.
That box to see some better days.
Oh, is it all blurred again? Damn. Okay. All right. I don't know. Stop. I don't know why. I don't know why it's blurring like that. I gotta figure that out. Something to do with this phone. I have no idea. Maybe it's a mode I have to put it in or something. Okay. I don't know. I'll figure that out and make sure that the next stream doesn't have any of those issues. But yeah, there it is. Okay. So there's one. How'd the blue purple turn out? There we go. Blue and purple. Actually turned out really good. So what I did is I had the dark blue base, right? And then I put the purple over top. It was mashing together. So I overlaid it with a light blue. And it actually worked better. And then, of course, we've got these two bad boys. So 4 pens. All airbrushed tonight. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. That's actually pretty good. But yeah, so that I think I'm the white part does catch your eye, but not like you thought earlier. Looks wonderful. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, it actually it isn't as bad as what I thought. What took the bulk of it is the now white bushings that I have to clean off. So that took a good bulk of it. But anyway, so I got 4 pens done, which is amazing. That was kind of my goal. But I think, yeah, 13 more to do. No. I got one inside too. So I got 12 more to do, but I probably won't get them done. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream for tonight. Appreciate all of you being in here. It's been absolutely amazing. And everybody who got a membership, that's awesome. Really, really appreciate that. Outside of that, check out the sponsors that are in the descriptions. Find by Tool for some amazing woodworking tools. Bumbleshoot's wood finishes, absolutely amazing stuff. Definitely give that a try. And there's some other sponsors in there as well. Penblanks.ca if you're ever looking for blanks, that sort of stuff. Love you too, brother. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. And check out the other channels that are in here. Moyoc Scorpion, awesome stuff. He's got more videos coming. So does Mike Wilson. Both of them are going to have some more videos coming. And Joseph, I don't actually know if I think you had some videos on there, but I'm going to go check. I'm pretty sure you did. But check out all the other channels. Great people in here. Until next time, really appreciate all of you. Have a good night. If you're a baseball fan, go watch his first game of the World Series. That's where I'm going. All right. Have a good night. Chat soon. Oh, you're slow. We're going to start lives. Sorry. The button's not working for me. Lives? That's cool. On a minute. In a minute. Okay. All right, cool. Have a good night, everybody. Got the button working. We'll talk to you later. I don't know. Maybe we'll do another one this weekend. Maybe not. We'll see. Play by ear. Okay. Talk later.